What's going on, everybody? Your boy Knomad here alongside my co-host
Ziggy Guns.
and welcome back to episode 2 of Where We Landing podcast, where we talk about everything Fortnite in the week of and everything, and the past week, let you know what's going on with Fortnite and just our thoughts on everything. So right off the bat, we're gonna talk about Thanos mode. How'd you feel about it, Siggy, overall?
That was a lot of fun. I do think that they kept nerfing. I think that kind of made the mode less fun for me, because I found myself not playing it at the end, especially the last few days. So I think they should have left it at that second, update where it was 200 shield and I think it was 800.
Yeah.
I think that was really good. It was a fun mode, but
Yeah.
these things are only good for a week anyways.
Yeah, it definitely was good for only a week. The nerfing kind of hurt the mode itself. I think they should have left it alone in the beginning, the way it was. Like at Thanos himself, anyway. Like you could change like the ring and stuff a little bit, like because that's what they did. Like in the third one, where they made it bigger, where people couldn't farm as quickly as possible, like by just gliding in the air and just falling into the comet trail of the of it or whatever. I think that mode that change was actually good because it forced people to get around, farm up stuff. And if you haven't just been in the area with a gauntlet land, then good for you. You picked a good spot. Instead of sitting there trying to just float for the whole damn time. One thing I did like about the mode is it promoted people who did pay attention to the map. Well, you get easy kills.
Yep. Oh yeah,
you got so many easy kills in it.
A lot of people, especially if you're in the area with Thanos around, everybody's just looking for him, and they don't even see that you're right next to them.
Exactly.
It was funny because I lined up one sniper shot where I was literally maybe 3 feet away from him, and I was messing around trying to do like a 360 spin and shoot, right. And I'm sitting there doing it, and he's still not looking at me. I'm like, what is going on?
Not paying attention, bro. Just so focused on trying to get that Thanos kill, bro. So also introduced in the past week, there was a Twitch Prime new loot skin. It had the female character, back bling, hammer, and a new dance emote. How'd you like that as far as for a Twitch Prime skin?
The freestyle emote. Yeah, no, I liked it. I was actually shocked at how much you get. You get the backpack. You got
that was a nice bundle for Twitch Prime, right?
Exactly. So if you just go by what they charge for things, in the item shop, I mean, they give you at least $25 worth of things.
Yes, and like that character's purple. So yeah, that purple character is about, I think,
1,200, right?
Yeah, 15. I think it's 15. I think it's 15.
1,500.
It might be 15 for those. 15 for purple rarity character. Then you got the pickaxe.
For the pickaxe,
and the
right?
pickaxe is it pickaxe purple? I think pickaxe purple.
So.
So that's a 1,200. Yeah, it's a 1,200 for the pickaxe. Yeah, purple pickaxe is 1,200. Because like blues are like 800 and greens are like 5. I think if that's the every time I see like a color scale, that's usually what the V-Buck introduced to it.
So then almost $30 then, because that's 27 right there.
And then you got the emote
backpack,
and then the emote is 800. So yeah, you got a good deal for that. I mean, instead of buying it separate, even though Prime isn't free, but when you think about it, if you already got it, it's kind of free because you do use it for other things besides the game. But some people just use it. Some people use it just for the game. So
I hope not.
I mean, some people do use it just for the game. I mean,
if you think about that, that means they're spending $100 a year just to have Fortnite skins. I hope not.
I mean, they got that's the second one this year, and the first one, this first Twitch Prime pack is still available with the Stealth series as well, so you can still actually claim that as well.
But yeah, I thought it was a very good bundle, very good deal, and it definitely helped out a lot of those channels up top, for theirs. So because all of a sudden everybody started just subscribing for that thing, so it was it was a good business deal for all around to promote it for all the streamers and for the people that are getting this stuff.
And of course, your top streamers got the benefits of that for sure, because it's free Twitch Prime, and whoever's got the top of the leaderboard, mostly they're gonna gravitate and give their free Twitch Prime to that person. I mean, hate to say it, but right now they just got those top streamers got they got the flame right now, and I can't be mad at that, because if I was in that position, I couldn't be mad at it myself. So I mean, in the old general aspect of it, for gamers, it's a great thing. So anything that promoting gaming, I'm all for it, as long as it's a positive way, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. All right, so moving on. I wanted to go back. I did find in the Thanos mode, I did get to play Thanos, and I actually won the game with Thanos. It was like it was in the final top 5, so it was pretty dope. I killed them. Well, it was a combination kill. Then I had to want to kill somebody that almost had the gauntlet. Then I had somebody shoot me in the back. And so I had to keep throwing walls behind me, and then I grabbed the gauntlet, and it was the last 5 people left, and it was pretty dope. Finally got to actually win with Thanos.
Hey, I got the win killing Thanos though, so at least I got
pre-nerf.
Hey, that was harder. That was
no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Pre-nerf.
Yep.
Because like the last iteration, he was paper, bro. He already walked slow, and he was super paper because of the charge. The jump time take a long time, so you get free tags on it. So by the time he get to jump off, he ain't had no more health.
Yep.
Especially play against somebody who can like headshot real well. That's when the actual scope rifle was decaying in that mode. You needed that gun because of long distance and you can get nice, clean, accurate shots. That's why.
The AR scope was really good, and also the semi, because you needed to have consist, because whenever he was charging to jump,
that's when you
gotta clap his head. You gotta shoot his head for that.
Absolutely, no shotguns, rocket launchers. He ate those. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, I seen some clips and stuff, and it looked pretty nice. I mean, it produced a lot of great, funny clips as well for it. So hopefully, this spawns off other type modes like this, but they learned from the Thanos mode what they can improve on to make the next mode like that even better. You know.
Yep.
So speaking of that, and this just came like fresh off the press right here. We talking about there's a new limited time mode called Solo Showdown. And
very interesting.
Yeah, and in this right here, it's talking about your first 50 matches of Solo Showdown will be counted towards your score. So I guess you have to like score a certain have the highest score to win in some V-Bucks. So first place you get 50,000, second to fourth 25,000, fifth to 50th 13,500, and 51st to 100th place 7,500 V-Bucks.
So in other words, if you happen to hit even 100th place, 7,500 V-Bucks, you get to brag and say you're the top 100 in the world playing Fortnite. I mean, that's pretty much what it comes down to.
Yeah.
You have to play 50 modes. And there are times where I'll play and, I'll try to be serious, but I'm just kind of,
goofing off, right?
Playing the edge, and by the time you know it, I come in for a second. But I wonder how they're gonna. What's the score? That I'm basically they're trying to try kills and stuff, right?
I don't know, cause like sometimes I look at these like I'm looking at like my career stuff, and then like my score be ridiculous. Let's say I'm like number 1 or something like that. I'm like, how am I number 1? Cause like when I look at the scoreboard of it, it's like I have 132,000 or something like that. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I don't even know how I even get that. I just be playing the game normally, so I don't know how they exactly gonna count the awards and stuff like that. So it's scoring. Okay, here we go. So I found it. It says the placements are from 1st to 9th. So first place you get 100. Second place 94, third place 91, fourth place 83, 88, 85, and it goes down from.
So it goes all the way down to 1 point. Okay.
Yeah, all the way down to 1 point.
So that's
no. It goes down to the least amount you can score is 25. So like 76 to 100, you get 25 points.
Okay, so that's your place, right? That's your place, whatever you finish. Yeah, so if you finish first, you get 100. But what about the kills and all that?
Man, this mode is gonna promote a lot of camping probably.
Well, I mean, that's why I think the kills actually become more important, because I think you get a lot more. So you could come. I don't see
anything for kills. I don't see anything about kills scoring on here.
Man, it has to be that.
No, because that's gonna promote a lot of camping.
If the purpose is just to win, everybody's just gonna play edge the whole time and go all the way to the end, and then it'll be maybe a big match at the end. But if you're a bush, this will be the only time you really want a bush.
I don't know. I still wouldn't win a bush.
so you could be in the top 5 at least, and then be able to go ahead and battle out and have a chance. At least with 5th place, you're getting 90 something points.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be interesting. I'm definitely gonna play that mode for a little bit for sure. I mean, I still prefer like squads and duos. Want to come streaming and stuff like that, but when I'm not, I guess I'll play solo. But it seems like you have to actually grind this mode a lot, so we'll see. There's definitely gonna be a lot of the higher name players definitely playing that game.
Oh, I see what you're talking about here. Scoring. This following scoring structure shall apply solely to this contest. Each win awards score based on final placement. For example, finishing first in the match with 100.
Yep. Just whatever you place. So,
that's gonna suck. So
I mean, think about it. I think the average match lasts about 20 minutes. I don't do math in my head, but I mean, like, you can do up to 3 games in an hour, placing like the top 3, scoring like 90 something points or something like that per game. I mean, per match. So
yeah. So if let's just say you get like 250. If you average 250 points an hour, and you gotta play 50 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, not 50 hours, but you have to play 50 matches.
Yep.
So it's gonna be a long time, and
you only got from the 17th to the 25th to get it done.
Like I said, this is gonna be tailor made for these streamers that play anyways. Mm-hmm. It's not like you're being dropped into competitive lobbies. You know, a lot of these people pub stomp.
Yep.
So they're gonna win it all. You're gonna see these streamers be like, "Hey guys, I got all these V-Bucks to give away," and it's because of that. You know, now they won 7,500.
I don't think they can give it away because it's gonna be credited to their account.
No, I know they'll be credited to the account, but
that would have been dope though.
But since they probably purchased this stuff anyways,
yeah.
Instead, they're just going to give that away because now that they have 7,500 in the bank,
yeah, they can just give it away. Yeah,
they don't need to buy it, so they can go ahead and just give it to PayPal. I'm gonna make my
boys play this like crazy boys, so they can cut my wallet out some. So, looking over this right here, I see that only the first 50 matches will count towards the solo showdown mode. So, I guess your first 50 games, you better make an impression. It's pretty much like 50 first dates, you know. So you only got 50 games, and only those 50 games count. Anything after that does not count. So it doesn't matter if you place first on your 51st game, it will not count. They're not taking out the bad scores and only adding with your good scores. So no rounding up. It's not like school where they take out the bad grade to help your average at all.
Man, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it, man. Because top 100 out of all the thousands of people that play, or hundreds.
The numbers,
of
hundreds of thousands of people that do play. You can try it. I mean, it's only 50 games. Just know I got one down in the tank. I came in 19th place, so I got 50 points.
It's a long time though, 50 matches.
Not really. Just think about it like this, right? Let's see. If you just say you jumped in and you dropped down, right? You can actually potentially farm this. Wait till you get to the 75th place or something like that. Go die 25 points, which don't take long to get that. You can sit there. I mean, like, let's do what is it like? What is that? 25 times 50? How much is that?
1250.
Is that 1250? Yeah. See, I don't do. See, you the math man. You do all that stuff in your head. Yeah. So about 1250 points right there at least. But you don't know. Like I said, it probably won't be worth it, but still. So just try to play your best if you decide to go in that mode. So, all right, moving on. This week, a new gun has entered the arena.
Yep.
It is called the Battle Rifle. 3 bursts, comes in epic and legendary forms. How you feel about the gun? Because I know you got to play with it a lot last night, so you got to shoot it a bit.
It is very smooth. Now, me personally, I'm still gonna prefer the Scar, but I'll drop it for you whenever I get it.
Yeah, I actually like it. It hits harder than the assault rifle. So, I mean, like, battle rifle, assault rifle, battle rifle. I mean, it's the FAMAS pretty much, right? Somebody said it did 50 damage in the head. I mean, like,
55 to the head and 32 to the body or 33 to the body or something like that.
33 is on a legendary, 32 on epic. So, golly, bro. 2 headshots, bro. Potentially, yeah, 2 headshots. Maybe just one shot. They all
just one shot. I think it's each bullet, right? So one shot would be 160 or whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I wonder if they're going to actually tone it down. Or leave it as it is, because I don't see a scream OP, because out of all the games we played yesterday, you got it, Steven got it, twice, but the people we went up against, I haven't seen a lot of people that we actually went up against have it. There was like only one team I do know for sure that they did have the BR, but we got smoked by them. We're not gonna talk about that.
we did win though. We did win.
We did win now, but the people that we went against didn't have the gun. That's what I'm saying. So it hasn't been like a increased loot table on these guys. It seems like it has the same loot prior RNG as any other gun in the game. The chance of you getting it, so it's not can't scream OP if everybody doesn't have it yet. So I like it. It's not an OP gun, you know. It's definitely.
And I watched a couple of channels and they were talking about that. Does this mean that nobody's gonna use the blue burst and stuff like that? Nah, the way I look at it is this: whenever you see a common AR, the silver one, the green one, the blue one, I actually like the blue one still, and only care about upgrading that gun if I see a Scar, you know,
right?
Or so it's the same thing. You're gonna want to keep your blue burst unless you see this, the new FAMAS. So you're not gonna just drop it and be like, no, I don't want this. I'm gonna wait, because the other guns are very rare. I mean, we played how many matches, and there was only a handful of them in all the matches we played last night. So
yeah,
I mean, it's still a very good. It's just as rare as the gold Scar, in my opinion. In fact, I think they're actually rare, because when we played yesterday, we got all Scars to see. We got a bunch of Scars all of a sudden. It looked like they made the Scar.
They increased the loot table on the Scar. Yeah, it made the BR the more exclusive gun now. So we'll see about that. And it does what it says, uses medium ammo, same thing as assault rifle. Uses the same damage fall off as the assault rifle, so it's like.
I do hope that they do not nerf it right away, because the reason why I say that is there is already a disadvantage. I know a lot of people that are great with their aim with it are gonna love it, but there is a disadvantage for it being a burst. It's different when a SCAR is just you can hold it down and you know, shoot. This gun, you have to be precise. And if you are precise, and don't get me wrong, if you are precise, it's a very OP weapon. You're gonna hate when somebody that's really good has it in their hands, but not everybody can play that good with those guns, so don't nerf it. Let it play out for a good month, before you decide.
Get good statistics on it first. Don't listen to the community. Just go off your numbers and see what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't nerf a gun. Don't bring a new gun out only for it to get nerfed and nobody wants it at all. Don't be the LMG. You know what I mean? Or the minigun. So they also added apples to the game now. They increase
that's crazy.
Yeah, they increase health up to 5. Every time you consume it's like the hot rocks. You can't control it in your inventory, which they should, but I mean you can't hold it in your inventory, and it goes up to 100. But from what I've seen, there's only a few select areas with the apples in the area, and then when you do drop them, it's only like I think I only see like 3 or 4 of them in the area at the time. So it's good if you like say if I accidentally jump off the building and take 5 damage, you find an apple. It's fine, because now you know bandages you couldn't use because I think after 75 cap you can't use the bandages. You have to use a full med kit just to get 5 health back, because that health is so important in this game, man. 1 point can, I've seen people win with 1 point. Imagine if they just fell off the building.
Happens all the time.
Absolutely.
How many times we say, hey, he's one shot, and we get knocked because they have like 5, 6, 7.
Exactly, 5, 6, 7 health. Exactly. So.
And by the way, we need to make a correction. Head damage for both those guns is 64 for the epic, and legendary is 66.
That's crazy, yo. That gun's gonna be OP, boy. That gun is already OP, but I mean, like, it's not like a common drop, so that's good. Even though you can still find it on the floor just like any other gun. I mean, minus rocket launches. Rocket launches you can't find on the floor. You only can find them in crates and stuff like that. But other than that, though. That's good stuff. Cause I haven't seen none laying around. So the only time I saw it laying around was in the lobby, and that was it. So also, man, yo, check this out. So they nerf the traps, yo.
Yes, I'm shocked by that. I was actually disappointed by that, because it's already bad enough, in my opinion. Look, when I get a trap and I put it down there, I hate seeing it clap somebody and not kill them. Not necessarily the knockdown ones,
right?
That I can understand, but not killing the ones in solo where they actually
they can run underneath you and freaking clap you still. And
I hate that they reduced it. I really wish they actually upped it, because I did not like that somebody with 100.
It should be insta kill.
Yeah, it was 125, right? So if you had a full shield, you had 75 health left.
Yeah.
So I hated that the most, and I don't know why people thought that it needed to be nerfed. I mean, I don't get it.
I know you hate the idiots that run behind somebody when somebody throw a trapper real fast and they don't realize and they get hit. Like, man, what the? They keep crying. Yep.
I know it sucks to get killed by a trap. I know it's embarrassing if you're streaming to get killed by a trap. I know it's embarrassing when your friends are laughing at you. We've had our laughs with all our traps.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, though, is that the trap is pretty rare itself. It's not like it's everywhere. And it's even more rare to get killed by one. And that's one of the challenges in the beginning, is to get a trap kill. With this, it makes no
hard.
sense.
Yeah, you have to put 2 traps in right behind each other now. You have to literally like layer traps behind each other now, so you can get that kill. It's crazy.
And what's the odds of you getting 2 traps? I mean, it's already hard enough getting 1. What about getting 2?
Yeah.
I mean, that to me, this makes no sense at all. It's not like there's a bunch of traps everywhere. You literally, maybe I get hit by a trap once every. I wish they upped the trap damage. I think it should be instant kill. I think it should be, it's solos, insta kill, and then in squads or duels, make it to an instant knock. It should be 200 in my opinion.
Because already people skirt by sometime and they only get the damage. Because I have done it before when I ran by, and definitely.
There's times when you can run by and they don't even go off.
Yeah,
I mean,
yep, absolutely.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, that'll work. Look like they improved the server stability again, so they're still keeping that eye on that. Like this patch, this time the previous patch, I haven't had those server hiccups. I haven't had those hitches.
No, wait, we can't say that. You had the texture issue. Remember that? That was
I
pretty
had a
funny.
texture. Yeah, I did have that texture issue, but I think that because something with my GPU
Actually,
crashed for a few.
I did find out because yesterday when I was streaming, I also had issues in OBS. I did find out though that it was that Windows update that happened on the 8th or something
Yeah.
like that, on the 9th.
Oh no, it was one a couple of days ago. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, maybe it was
A
maybe it was
couple
the
of
one
days
a
of
couple.
cause and stuff. So that could be
Yes.
that couldn't be that might not be them, but it definitely caused some performance issues with other things. So I don't know.
Yes.
Because
Yes,
I
I
had to
did
restart
find
my
out.
stream just because some damn window update caused everything to be running at 99%.
Yeah, I saw my GPU showed 99. I was like, whoa, this thing is like really sucking everything up.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. So not gonna talk about State of the World because we really don't play it that much. And I mean, I play it, but I don't play it hardcore like we play PVE.
So let's get into the challenges then.
All right, let's talk about these challenges, these young challenges. You got them up on your screen, man?
Week 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to leak anything. Not just playing.
Yeah. Let's
No,
see,
but week
man.
3 challenges. I think the biggest thing was the fact that there was watch replay,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the very first one. Watch a replay, and a lot of people. And when I say a lot, I mean probably 99% of the community that tried it couldn't have that thing completed. You watch a replay, and it just wasn't doing anything. We found out that there was an exploit. We found out from a loyal mod of ours in our streams
Right. Shout out to
that you
Blake.
could
Shout out to
just
Blake.
shout out to Blake that you can just revive somebody and it would clear it. And sure enough, that's what happened. You revive somebody, it would clear it, and then so they finally released the 4.2 patch a couple of days later, and then they finally removed that altogether and made it to where you have to revive 5 people,
Which I haven't got done yet. I haven't got that done yet.
which is funny because we now know what the loading screen is. It has all the heroes around it, looking at like a like a battle map table, computerized or something whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And then they didn't give you the stars back though, so you could get those 5 battle stars for doing it.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that they didn't take it away and it doesn't count. So I thought that was kind of weird. Obviously, that was a big old glitch. I think they probably thought that the replay system was done, but they still got work to do on it.
Yeah. Yeah, so they had deal damage pistols with opponents, which wasn't too bad. Search the chest and loading lodge. Oh god, that took forever.
Ooh, yes, it did.
That took forever because of the spacing of it, and so many people going there, and their array doesn't have that many chests in there.
Yep.
You can get a potential of 3 in the cottage, 1 in the little outhouses in front of the cottage, directly across from the cottage, 1 in the crevice of the mountain, 1 on top of the little mountain, 1 in the little outhouse, 1 in the other little outhouse,
and then sometimes 3 in the tower. Sometimes
sometimes 3 in the tower.
Sometimes just 1.
Yep, and then 1 in that it's like 1 more little outhouse in between there you could have get it from. So I mean, like, you got like over 60 people fighting over 7 chests in the area. They had they literally need to put the chest spawns everywhere in there.
So check what happened with one of them. I just needed 1 more, and I landed on top of the tower. It was a far jump. I landed on top. Somebody landed in the middle, and while I was about to open up my chest, they grabbed their chest and threw a porta-fort down and completely obliterated the tower.
Oh no!
So I'm mid opening, so you know how you press the button and
Right.
it's going all the way around. It was literally done, and all of a sudden I'm like in the air. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Oh man!
I landed on top of the thing and I realized that the chest got completely destroyed, and I didn't get that challenge done. I wound up killing the 2 people though, because I did get the whenever they launched their porta fort,
Right.
what came out of the chest also was C4, and that's something that they definitely upped. I threw a C4 and it just blew everything to hell.
We all gonna die.
They buffed the C4. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, they did. Actually, according to the patch notes, the C4. Let's see, is it here? Let me see if they put it in here. Yeah,
Alright.
remote explosives. They now will damage all structures within range, whether or not they're visible from explosion center. The damage radius and throw distance has been increased. The delay between the sequential explosions is now reduced from 0.25 to 0.175 of a second. Delay before detonating, charging, throwing another one, or reduced from 0.75 seconds to 0.15 seconds, and remove the delay between swapping to a grenade and ability to aim it. So, yeah, they increased the damage on it.
Yeah, and trust me, that thing was it was a big blast. I mean, it took the whole tower out, so it was impressive.
Call me Demolition Man.
I was like, whoa! I don't remember it being this strong, but yeah, it's actually nice because I never want to use that thing. You know, whenever it first came out, it was something that
It's just because it wasn't strong enough. Like you could literally throw it on somebody and they'd just eat it.
I hated throwing it at somebody's little brick fort that they build up, and it does nothing but maybe one block. And
exactly. It was weak.
It was
pointless. Weak. It definitely needed a damage buff. They increased the drops of the impulse grenades as well by 5%. So
nice.
That's pretty interesting. I wonder why. I mean, it's already I see it all the time, so I don't know why they increased it.
And then it was search the rubber duckies going down the list.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like finding the gnomes in the previous season.
You hear that quack quack.
Lonely Lodge has the couple. What do you think about the rubber ducky stuff?
It was cool. It was cool. I mean, like it's just a way to explore, make people explore the map all over. Like so, you only have some people that only go to like one certain spot because that's the spot they want to farm. They feel that's the best for them, so they don't even explore the other parts of the map. Only if the circle pushes them that direction. But they literally had rubber duckies in every named location on the map, which was good. Yep. So if people farm in this area, you see a lot of people go in this area, you can just veer off and go this other area. You can chances are you're gonna find a rubber ducky there. So.
So do you think there's any clues so far? How we were talking about, last season. Mm-hmm. But then again, the gnomes didn't really have anything to do with superhero stuff, so that wasn't a clue. This rubber ducky though.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that? Like, do you think there's anything to it?
Nah. It's just there to make you, I think, explore the terrain. One of them they do need to fix though is the one by Anarchy. They're in Waterfall by Anarchy because you can't get back up on there. Like if you don't have mats, you're gonna go down there and you're gonna be stuck down there. So if you don't have mats, we did to some people.
Yeah, we have done that to people. They didn't believe us, but yeah, it is funny.
Next time I'm just gonna impulse grenade somebody else. Sniper eliminations, mad easy. I mean,
mad easy for you. It took me a while. But it was funny though because I remember when we were playing. You're like, "What are you doing? You pick me up," and I'm sitting there trying to
snipe this guy. Yeah, exactly. About to let me die with 5 health because you're trying to kill the damn guy. Like, Siggy, if you don't pick me up.
I did get him though. I did get the sniper kill.
You got the sniper, and then you pick me up after it. But whatever. Then eliminate opponents in Tilted Tower. That can be challenging for some folks because Tilted Towers is definitely.
It's jungle. Easy on solos. I would highly recommend it on solo because
any game that requires you to eliminate opponents, just do it in solos, but don't do it in squad because you only get the down but not out. So.
And then there was the follow the treasure map in Salty Springs, which is in reality the racetrack is where the star is.
Yep, it shows you the map. If you go to Salty Springs and you see the map on like it's posted on like one of the houses or something like that, then it shows a treasure map that has the drawing of we call it the racetrack. You know exactly where it's at or whatnot.
The little go-kart track. Right. That is what it is, right? I'm pretty sure.
It's like a little go-kart track, right? Now, like you was talking about earlier with the glitch, like reviving players for like the watch replay. They actually changed it when they deployed patch 4.2 and made it revive players. So
yes,
I guess they couldn't get the replay system work because every time they change the patch, old replays don't work or something like that, or something to that. No, so right now I'm still not finished week 3 challenges because that's the only thing I gotta do is revive players. And so far we've been doing real good the last couple of days, so we haven't had to revive each other too much because either we get to the revive or somebody get thirsty too damn fast.
So I'm pretty sure the next challenge after the new BRs are in there, you think that's gonna be what it is? Eliminations with a new BR?
If it says elimination with a battle rifle, then yeah, it's because that's the only battle rifle I believe in the game. The only gun classified as a battle rifle. So I mean, LMG minigun is kind of classified the same. Then you got all the assault rifles.
Then again, they don't necessarily put it as a specific. They'll just put it as a class family. So like it'll say assault rifle eliminations, and that can be the SCAR or the regular AR. So if it is it is a burst, eliminations, it probably would have the regular burst in there as part of it.
Mm-hmm. All right. I mean, so that's what. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you think these challenges are just too easy at this point? Because they are supposed to be week challenges, and we get them done in a day.
Yeah, we do get them done pretty fast. But that's because we play too much, bro. We play too much. I'm pretty sure it's easy for other people as well, but we play a whole lot. So like by the time we finish, then we help all our homies out too. So we done got efficient enough at the game where it's not as challenging. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it, to be honest. But I mean, it's just not. I'm not saying it's not challenging, but it's not as tough to get things done now. So because we know what we need to do instead of like eliminate people by itself, we just do that in solo mode and you knock it out real quick. Because you can always just do a little here or there and then die. You know what I'm saying? So
still the hardest chest, searching chest one is still Haunted Hills. That one is still the worst one.
Yeah, because it literally had 1, 2. It happens to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 chests in that area, but they didn't spawn. Like, I mean, that's just 10 spawn locations that I know of, because they all won't spawn at the same time.
And it's just that there's not much cover or anything like that. At least with Tilted Towers, if they have it there's so many places you can go land to get it.
Yeah.
Here, there's only like really 4 spots you can land. You can either land the truck on the outside, land on top of the tower, or land in the middle of the graveyards and look for them right away. But then by the time there's 16 other people that landed, they'll either steal your chest if you do happen to open it, or they're already hacking you away. By the time you do it, it's 5 people hacking you.
Yep, absolutely. So moving on, man, we got a little rumor report. There was the new skins leaked for that's gonna be coming out pretty much, and what I'm looking at right now, because I know how my kids are, and I showed them that. Matter of fact, I showed them this morning. Just like, I want this one. I'm potentially almost damn near gonna be spending there $400. I mean, because I'm gonna get most of them. And maybe one or two I might not get, and that's a might, but that's just judging off the screenshots. I might try to put the screenshots of them in the video so that people can see. So I linked it to you. What you think? I actually think so. Superhero theme we're looking at. One of them is a superhero.
Yeah, I think they look awesome. All of them.
They all really do look awesome. That's what I'm saying. This time around, they all look awesome. Like, I probably, if I had a choice to pick between the male or the female one, with the suits, I probably pick the male one, to be honest. But we'll see. Like I said, I gotta see how it looks in the actual game model. The black guy definitely, and the superhero are definitely a cop for sure. This black guy don't look fruity. He don't have like the frosted hair and stuff like that. I mean, not the frosted hair ain't bad, honestly, but they're just the colors they have for the guy, like the purple lining and stuff like that, and the pink color tab. I mean, I still like playing the skin every once in a while, but everybody know how I am, so. Yeah, but these new guys, I found some new ones. Definitely 2 new ones that definitely gonna be cool. Now, one of them, interesting enough, looks like he might have a set completion, like the Carbide set and the Omega set, and that's the superhero guy, because I can see like the shoulder pads and the arm stuff, maybe. But I'm not, like I said, it's rumors. I'm just speculating. What you think about them? Pretty cool.
I think they're pretty cool, and I wonder how they're gonna roll it out.
Just put it out at random. I don't think it's gonna go. Has nothing to go along with the story. And I see that they're telling the story through the loading screen, so that's actually pretty dope. I
do see that. Yep, I do see that. What is it? Usually Thursdays and Saturdays where they drop the new skins.
So the timetable mostly is like, so it depends if it's a brand new skin, 2 days. But for the most part, it's every 24 hours at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central for your time, of course.
But they usually drop them though, like the new ones, like whenever they had Tomato Man and they had the other ones.
Was it on Saturdays?
They usually drop on Saturdays, Fridays and Saturdays, right?
Oh, okay. I honestly haven't paid attention to the pattern of the new skin, so I'll look at it this time around, make sure.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, around those is usually where they drop them.
Yeah, so we'll see. A good thing about me being able to buy these skins like that is because my my other job, so I use that for gaming fun. So it hasn't come back now. If I only had one job that was paying everything, I couldn't possibly buy all the skins or get all the skins for the knuckleheads, But so far, Epic
Now,
got my wallet.
do you ever find yourself, because everybody has had their thoughts, their opinions on supply drops or skins or anything that's DLC or purchase, you have to buy and stuff like that. The pricing of this, while sounds obscene, for a lot of this stuff, it seems like a lot of people though are buying it. Do you think they found the right formula? Do you think it's something that other companies should follow? I mean,
the practice of it, yeah, because they made the game free to play, right? And it's your choice to buy a skin. And they do have unlocked skins as well. So this is pure cosmetic to keep the game fresh, innovative, right? I don't see a problem with it. Like, I would say the price could be lowered instead of because you have to spend about $20.
I think it's 25.
Yeah, about $25 to get at least the guy and
like the
and maybe the pickaxe to go along with it if you want the pickaxe. So you do get the back bling with the character or the glider, right? So I would say at least knock it off by $5. I don't think that's too bad. Like, at least knock it off $5.
I wish they made it to where they had during the week, when it's new, have it as a set for so much,
right.
So it
like a little discounted, and if you buy the whole set of it, correct?
Exactly. And then whenever they bring it back, like if you miss it the first time and then they come back, a few weeks later, then have everything individual so you have to purchase it. So that would be the penalty of not getting it right away, wouldn't it? Right. I think that's what it should be. Or have it to where, which I still believe they should do, just open it all up. If I don't want to wait so long to get one. Unless it's the purple or the gold.
I kind of like that, the way they do it, because here's why. Like, they don't put them all together back to back, that I won't have to spend all that money at one time. It's like here and there, and it's like, oh, okay, it's here and there. It's not as bad, but then when I do add it up in the end, it's like, God damn. But I don't want to spend all that at one time, drop all that at one time, because you got kids, you can't buy one for one. If you have multiple kids, you can't buy one for that one, and then the other two is gonna sit there and say, well, you gotta wait until next week, or you gotta wait until a couple of days. They're gonna feel like it's favoritism, or just stuff like that. So I'm kind of glad the way to roll out. I like the rollout of it, because like the last couple of days I haven't had to buy anything. This ladies emote I did not like at all.
Yeah,
none of my kids like it. None of my kids like that at all. I mean, because they're boys, of course. So it's like, Dad, that dance is a little extra, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, I say it's for the female characters. Definitely for the female characters in the game. He said, yeah, I would probably put that on my Bright Bomb. I'm like, yeah, please don't put the Bright Bomb is the female character, the pink character. I said, yeah, please don't put that on no guy character. It's just not right, son. It's not ethical.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I can see that. That's a good point, because there is a little bit of exclusivity too. Also, if you buy one, like a lot of people have, I wish I could get the gingerbread guy back and stuff like that. I'm assuming they're not coming back.
Nah, he's probably not coming back. He probably locked up in the vault with season 2. Like, there's one character I've been waiting for to come back up, but I have not seen it. Was the Raider? I forgot this something Raider she's called, and I like that skin, but I think that was probably season 1 or season 2 when that skin was rolled around, and I wasn't playing it as heavy as I am with season 3, season 4. So I'm like, dang, I wish I had that skin. Oh, I really wanted the Dark Knight. That Dark Knight, I still want that skin. Epic, I think please, if you hear this, give me the
ones
code.
I want the most is the gingerbread guy and the knight.
Yeah.
And then I found myself now wanting, which is funny because we bought the guitar emote. Now all of a sudden I want these punk chicks back because they haven't brought them back.
I don't.
Yeah, because I haven't seen her, so it's like, damn. Now I have my chance to get it. And I didn't realize it was gonna be that rare. So
yeah, I don't like that. I didn't care for that skin too much. It was okay. I just didn't care. I didn't care for it too much. So it's like, eh.
I didn't care for it at the time. We like the emote the most.
I like the rock emote for sure.
The rock emote for sure. But the thing is, though, I haven't seen it, and all of a sudden, when I saw one of these, I was like, "Damn, I could have had that one," because now I'm collecting like baseball cards.
Yep, exactly. It's exactly what it is. I mean, to anybody out there, man, if people say you spend money on this game, I mean, like on anything, and you're wasting your money, but you just remind yourself, if you're playing something that you love and enjoy, don't matter how much you spend on it. I mean, because you love and enjoy it, so you're definitely getting entertainment worth out of it, your money worth out of it. Because I get my money worth out of it with my kids. They use every last skin in the game. There has not been none they haven't used. They'll go back and swap it out. So it kept the game fresh.
Yeah,
you know.
I can't wait until they fix the refunds, because there are some things that I wish I could get rid of.
But I heard
especially the
yeah, some of them I probably would get rid of eventually, because you know, like I look at like I don't use this one no more. But then I know like if I sell them, I'm gonna be like, probably shouldn't have sold it. I'm a collector at of sorts of everything, so I might not sell them at all. So
yeah, that's all I had on that.
Yeah, that's about it, man. That's about it.
Let us know in the comments what you think about the week 3 changes, or the challenges, or the new solo mode, limited time mode, where you can be potentially a whole bunch of V-Bucks.
Whole lot of V-Bucks, man. I mean, so yeah, let's know.
I do think that was going to be more about the bragging rights, because if you could say you're in the top 100, you're not going to be ashamed to be number 100.
Yeah, but that's only for a limited time mode, but not overall in the world. I mean, that's only in that mode, so it doesn't count towards your other modes.
No, I understand that, but still, they're going to be top 100 for everybody. That's the only way to get that, is to
play it.
Yeah, play the mode, and you get to say you're in the top 100 to win. Not everybody's going to win this. I can tell you that right now. Right. You can play your 50 matches and get your 1250 if you think that's going to be good enough, but that's not going to be good enough. There's going to be people that are going to win this shit.
Yeah, there's going to be people that are going to, definitely going to win. Like I say, even though like that person got 75th, they're going to have to take 2 games to get to my 1 game. I got 50 for being in the top 20.
And I know this is just a guess, but we know the reach that they have is through across not only all consoles and PC, but also with the mobile and everything. You're talking about, let's just say, being conservative here, 250,000 people playing this game a day. So out of 250,000 people, let's say 10% are going to be playing this battle mode or this solo mode, which is still going to be far less than what it's actually be playing. But let's say only 25,000 people are playing this. To be out of 100 people out of 25,000 playing that mode is still going to be good. And that's going to be, and that's the odds right there against you. You have a 1 in 25,000 chance of getting number 100. So now think about it when the actual numbers, because I was just playing, lowballing these numbers. In reality, it's probably 1 in 250,000. So it's going to be tough to get in the top 100. That's why I'm saying there's going to be bragging rights. If you can get in the top 100 and get the 7,500 V-Bucks, I'll be bragging more about that. Forget the fact that I got the V-Bucks. I was top 100 in this shit.
Absolutely. You're right about that. So we'll see, man. You say, yeah, I got 50,000 V-Bucks, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if I can get to
whoever gets number 1, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a big deal about it too. They're gonna probably put it on Twitter and stuff like that.
You gotta flex a little bit. You gotta showboat a little bit. You gotta showboat your hard work.
And the way some of these streamers play, it wouldn't surprise me if you have to have at least, out of your first 50 matches, at least 30 to 35 wins. I mean, that's tough enough to get 1 win. we played 50 matches to get our first solo wins, a few months ago.
Yeah, it took me over 600 to get my first one, so it took me. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. But I've been improving throughout that whole time, so now I can consistently get in top 20 or actually in the top 10, no problem now. Just so happened I just had an unfortunate bad luck in the limited time mode where I was fighting 2 people at once. So
yeah, you had the tryhards out, I'm pretty sure too.
Yep, I did. I had 2 bodies on me. Some guy tried. Actually, I had 3, but I hit this guy in the storm, but the storm killed him, so I didn't get the credit for it. So I mean, literally, as soon as I hit him, he died, but the storm got the credit for it. Then there's one guy that tried to rush me. He had a heavy shotgun that had the pump, and he hit me with the first shot, and I had 8 health left, and you pretty much was playing peekaboo around the carbo, and I popped him twice good and killed him. So, and he had a chug jug on him. So I was able to save myself on that, but then some damn 14 guy who had 14 kills just came up and murdered me. So he danced all over me, man. So other than that though, man, that's all we have for this week's podcast. Thank you for everybody that supported the first one and giving your feedback on it and telling us what you think about it. We appreciate it very much. Hopefully I have this at the time of this recording, which is Thursday. I'll have it up Friday, so you have it for your weekend listening. So thank you very much on that. and these numbers will continue to do good on both of them, and not as much decreased viewership. We will be inviting guests pretty soon, but just give us time to build this brand up for sure. I mean, build this podcast up for sure. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you followed everybody on the GI crew on Twitch. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel GI Updates. And if you consider supporting GI, make sure you hit the patreon.com/G. Is it GI Updates?
Yes.
I think, yeah, /GI Updates. So if you want to be a Patreon backer, and if you're at a certain tier, you definitely can get in on these videos as well. But right now, we're just going to focus on me, Siggy, and maybe every once in a while a random GI member might come in to give their thoughts on it until we get a steady base. So until then, it's your boy Knomad signing out.
And Ziggy Guns. Peace, everybody.
Peace. Where we landed, episode number 2.